As women, we all juggle a lot of things. Dogs, kids, food, laundry, the list goes on and on. We had a chance to sit down and talk with the recipients of the 2013-2014 Utah Business Magazine 30 Women to Watch. I loved hearing what they had to say about advice for new moms. We all need to share what things that we learn with each other so we can make it through this crazy world and this title called Mom.
When I was a new mom, I kept saying I need to make a list of all these things so I can tell anybody who's a new mom all these tricks. And that would be my word of advice to you. All the cool tricks you learn on your first kid, like how to get him to go to sleep, and you finally realize that you don't have to get them out. This is one trick. You don't have to get them out of bed the first time they scream or squeak when they're babies. Just lay there and wait and see if they're really awake, because sometimes they're not. But anyway, that was one of the first tricks. I thought, I got to write this down. And there are a million other tricks that you learn with your first kid. And I never wrote them down. And every kid I have 4 now, every kid I had to relearn the tricks, because you think you're going to remember them and you just don't. So write them down. Keep yourself a little book. When you're about to have the next kid, read the book, remind yourself, make your life easier.
Okay, so new moms, I was the sole support of my family when I had the miracle of having children. I actually had 7 miscarriages, and so to me it was not an option of putting my kid in daycare. That just wasn't a choice I could do. So my number one advice is sleep. When your baby's sleeping, you need to sleep. Even if you're gotta go slay your dragons because you gotta pay rent, sleep, or you're gonna get sick and you're not gonna be awesome. So get some sleep.
Well, my advice to a new mom would be to trust yourself to be who you need to be, and to always remember that you're a mom first. That is, for me, that was a primary commitment, and it framed the opportunities I took. One of my sons was struggling in school, and I came to a decision point with him, and what I said was, your success is more important to me than anything I am committed outside of our home. And so if we can't get this sorted out, where we can work out this relationship and you can stay focused on your schoolwork and get done what needs to be done, then I'm going to be okay with making the decision to leave my employment for a while and come home and help you succeed. That's how committed I am to you. And it's your choice. You can either kind of get it together and take care of your own stuff with me helping you and working, or I'm going to be here, and that means that you're going to I'll be more of a part of this. You won't have as much autonomy. And it also might mean that we move from our house to a very small place, tent, or I said trailer park at the time. Not that trailer parks are bad, but they're more affordable, right? And I said, I'm willing to do that because my number one commitment to you is to you. And that's, I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that, and I think it turned out in a way where my kids always knew they were my number one priority. And I'm so glad I made that choice. I didn't know going into it would have such a profound impact on my kids, but in retrospect, it's a story they tell. And I thought, I'm just so grateful that I had the presence of mind in that moment to convey that to them in such a way.
Life is a journey. Still you will see, it's okay to dream and be what you want to be, yes. But don't be stuck too long.